Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley.
I'm Gus.
And it's earnings call season, everyone. You know what that means. It's the time when all the video game companies tell their stuffy old investors how much money we're throwing at them so they can all be happy about how much they're making.
Oh, fat cats. For notoriously tight-lipped publishers out there, such as Rockstar parent company Take-Two, for instance, this is a chance for fans to get maybe the slightest glimmer of news from the titles they've been waiting for years, like, I don't know, Red Dead Redemption 2?
That would be a good one to start with. And should probably preface this with, because they are investor calls, the information is not geared at us as consumers, it's geared at the investors. But unfortunately for all the Red Dead Redemption fans, well, we actually didn't get a whole lot of new information about the game. Perhaps most frustrating of all, to PC gamers in particular, the company still refuses to comment on whether or not the title is coming out for the PC Master Race.
With the game coming out next year, this has fans wondering if we'll be waiting a long time for its launch a la Grand Theft Auto 5, or maybe it's just a sign that they don't want to piss off a particular partner who's not that big of a fan of playing nice with PC versions.
Plus, we might have the slightest bit of an update regarding the game's multiplayer mode, and we learned that literally nothing can stop Grand Theft Auto Online from making more money than you can possibly imagine, as if we didn't have proof enough of that already.
But first things first, let's get to the earnings call itself and what Take-Two Interactive said or didn't say about the frustratingly still non-existent PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2.
During the call, the company was asked about PC versions of upcoming titles because, hey, again, investors like money, and you know where they can sell additional titles and make more money? PC! And to that, President Karl Slatoff indicated that it's not necessarily the case for every one of their releases, saying some titles are actually heavily weighted to PC, for example, Civilization and XCOM.
Well, they weighted XCOM by making console versions much later.
Yeah, there was that too.
Just throwing that out there. He went on to say, the great news is that the PC market is vibrant for us. It's a great market for us. It's a big market.
What kind of market is it?
It's a core market in consumers that are highly engaged. It's a predominantly digital market, which also removes friction in terms of ongoing engagement with a consumer. So for us, the PC market as a company is very important and very exciting and something we focus on.
So important that you'll be bringing next year's biggest titles to Steam, right? Maybe? Well, maybe not so fast. Oh, curious gamer. Later, one of the investors present actually tried to hound CEO Strauss Zelnick from Take-Two about a PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2, specifically because they all know that this is going to be huge, to which Zelnick gave the pat answer of, any updates about any of our titles will come from our labels.
Shut him down. Basically, we have nothing to say about Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC, which is a pretty major bummer for gamers dying for anything about a PC port. For whatever reason, the company is keeping a PC version under wraps if it exists at all.
Yeah, nothing about that has been confirmed. It's been mostly hopes and dreams and whispers. And if they are planning a PC version, kind of strange that they would remain silent about it for so long, which is getting understandably very frustrating for PC players who just want to know one way or the other. However, this is how a lot of developers handle future ports of games that aren't releasing simultaneously. They tend to want to make money on launch as quickly as possible. If it's announced ahead of time that a PC port of the game is going to come out several months after the launch, a lot of people might hold off on the initial purchase and then wait and buy it on PC. If they have no idea if it will ever come to PC, they'll pick it up on console, and then it comes to PC and they might buy it again.
Suckers. It's a vibrant market.
Vibrant.
Part of what makes this silence even more maddening is that we never got a proper version of the first title, Red Dead Redemption, for the PC, so it's not unlike Rockstar to decide they don't even want to deal with the platform.
However, the recent success of GTA Online is you'd think would be enough to convince them to change their thinking this time around. The game continues to be a huge powerhouse for Rockstar and Take-Two, and in fact, somehow managed to have its most successful quarter ever, which is just mind-boggling for a game that's already been out for so long. 4 years now, almost. And during the earnings call, Take-Two identified GTA Online as the biggest contributor to recurrent spending.
So, Rockstar would be kind of foolish to ignore PC fans completely, but the silence is a little interesting. Another possibility may have to do with their content exclusivity deal with PlayStation. When Red Dead Redemption 2 was first announced, they said that some content for the game would be hitting PS4 first.
Yeah, well, there were also some rumors a few months back from a source close to Rockstar that the company was pushing really hard for cross-platform play between PS4 and Xbox One, but given Sony's recent stance on crossplay, that basically it can go fuck itself because the kids. That doesn't seem likely to happen.
But if crossplay really is in Rockstar's wish list, and if a PC version is in the works, it might be possible that
Two big ifs.
Two big ifs. It might be possible, another if, that we'd see it as a part of Xbox Play Anywhere program, as that's been a major selling point for Microsoft lately. However, if that were the case, Rockstar might have to keep quiet about it for a time for contractual reasons.
Although that seems like it's potentially a little bit of a pipe dream, because if they do have a content exclusivity deal with PlayStation, it might preclude them doing exclusive stuff with other platforms, and that could include crossplay. Again, a lot of this, guesswork. As far as gamers are concerned, they may not be all that keen to wait around forever to find out if a PC release is coming. After all, in the case of Grand Theft Auto 5, PC players had almost a year and a half before it came to them. So it makes sense why certain competitors out there, like, Wild West Online, for instance, are trying to gain some traction in the wake of Rockstar's silence. It's so in demand that that game managed to get funding based on a screenshot that people thought might be Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, it's crazy. And speaking of online, we call that a segue, we may have gotten the tiniest bit of an update about Red Dead Redemption 2's planned multiplayer, namely that Take-Two doesn't expect the property to compete with GTA Online despite having its own online component.
When asked about Red Dead Redemption 2's potential to harm the moneymaker of GTA Online, CEO Strauss Zelnick said, "The marketplace can be competitive, also vibrant, but it's rarely directly competitive title to title. Whether that's a title that comes out under the Take-Two umbrella or any of our competitors or anything else for that matter."
Marketplace. He went on to say, "We're really looking forward to the release of Red Dead Redemption 2. We're really excited and enthusiastic, of course. We don't think that has anything to do at all with how Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto Online will perform."
Yeah, well, that could give us a few indications about what to expect, or not expect. It might mean that Red Dead Redemption 2's online play won't be formatted the way GTA Online is, but it could be something entirely new, or just more of what we saw from Red Dead Redemption 1, plus microtransactions and some social spaces for matching up.
Or Rockstar thinks some people like horses and some people like cars.
I like the horses. I don't play GTA Online. I would play Red Dead Redemption Online.
Either way, Take-Two is expecting a record year next year thanks to Red Dead Redemption 2 Online, saying in their accompanying press release that fiscal 2019 could be their biggest yet.
It seems pretty logical that part of the reason they expect a record year would be because Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming to as many platforms as possible. That would be the logical leap, at least, but until they make it official, we'll have to keep on hoping.
What do you guys think about Rockstar's will they or won't they PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2? Let us know in the comments.
For future updates on all things Red and Dead, and all kinds of extra R's, still salty, they could have had so many other R's in there, but no, just Redemption 2. Remember to like this video, and if you're new around here, subscribe to the now.
The great news is that the PC market is vibrant for us. It's a great market for us. What? He went on to say, "The great news is that the PC market is vibrant for us. It's a great market for us. It's a big market. It's a core." What, really? Is this the quote? Do I have to read this?
It's a lot of markets.
He went on to say, "I'm sorry I have to say this.